For the concert choir portion of the program, I'm excited to present to you 3 movements of the John Rutter setting of the Magnificat. We will be presenting the entire work on Sunday, January 7th at Carnegie Hall, with the composer conducting, along with a number of schools from the tri-state area. It's a huge honor to be invited to sing on this concert, and this is the first time we're performing at Carnegie Hall since 2017. The entire work is a huge piece of music that has 7 movements lasting about 40 minutes, and it's quite difficult, not the normal fare for a high school choir. It has been a challenge for these students, but as I told them, the only way you learn how to do difficult things is by trying to do difficult things. We have this awful fear of failure. I have it too. But if you're not going to be ready for failure, you're not going to be ready to do good things, great things. So it's in that spirit that I agreed for us to participate in this upcoming concert at Carnegie Hall. I knew it would be the most difficult thing we've done in the past 4 years. But the students need to learn to strive to do difficult things and not give up when the going gets tough. This is an important lesson for kids who constantly ingest media, video, and music that is highly edited, manipulated, and auto-tuned. Nothing in real life turns out perfect. But many difficult things still deserve our hard work, our attention to detail, and our perseverance. It is only through teaching these skills that we have any chance to cultivate leaders and change makers in the world. And so in that spirit, I present the concert choir.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you gotta be ready. You have to be starting to roll when I say 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Rest.
Singing at Carnegie is a brand new thing, and for most of them, I don't think most of them have set foot into Carnegie Hall, which is, of course, one of the most important venues for music for the past 120 years. Probably longer than that, because it was built in like the 1890s or 1880s or 1890s. So the fact that they have the opportunity to go in and sing a huge work. This is an enormous piece of music, 85 pages, really tough repertoire. That is a huge task, but then it's a great opportunity to be like, we completed this. We've accomplished this thing, and now we can present it with choirs, other choirs from New Jersey, who've been invited in this special performance at Carnegie with the composer conducting it, and to be able to go to rehearsals with the composer, talking about his own piece of music, conducting his own piece of music. Like, that experience just in general is extraordinary, and something that, most of the kids in the choir will never have again.
And shield us from Good, so there's some text to do in there, but otherwise it's not too shabby. I'd like, please, to back up slightly. Could I have, let's go sopranos and altos once on page 24. Look, we're gonna do this, people. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be good, too.
Rutter goes crazy with these time signatures. There's like 12/8. I didn't even know that existed. I can't count all that. So it's pushing me as a musician, it's pushing Raph as a musician, and it's pushing the entire choir as a collective. I think it's really good for the choir.
Let's have it. Letter C. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Yup. 2, 3, guys, and go! Magnificat! Magnificat! Anima mea Dominum! Magnificat! That's great! That's exactly how I want you to sing it from ever and ever and ever on and now, okay? From now on, that's exactly how I want it.
It's a real challenge. And I don't think we've ever done a piece of this length and this complexity this early in the year for such a major performance.
Be confident. What? Go. Yeah. Can you put glottal in front of that, everybody.
My whole life, I've just wanted to be in the performing arts. I've wanted to be a performer. I've wanted to be a composer. And just having the opportunity to know that I'm going to be standing on stage at Carnegie Hall on Sunday, I'm going to be performing for a huge audience, even if it's not by myself, even if it's with all these people. That's such a wonderful thing. And I'm like never going to forget that.
Good. Last time. This is the most dissonant part. This is the most clashy part of this whole song is this. Let's do one last time and then we'll go to a non-clashy thing. Ready? Altos, last time, page 55. You're doing really well. Time to soprano, alto, and go. It's sprang to hand both crop and no, but I need crop. I need crops. Okay, please give me some crops. 1 and 2. Text. God, this text.
I know, right?
I know, right? It's 500 years old. It's okay. 1 and 2. It sprang to hand both crop and root. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
In the beginning, it was a little rocky, but we definitely, picked it up quite fast. And we had 3 movements prepared by the time for the choir concert in December. So I think we did a really good job.
Wow. That made whatever happens tonight totally fine with me. That was great. That was great. That was so wonderful. I'm thrilled. I'm really thrilled about that. It's estudiantes. Say it. Estudiantes. Tes. Good. Estudiantes. Implevit bonis.
I'm very excited for Carnegie. We're on the bus right now during first rehearsal. And it's all very real. I'm just we're going to be reading, but now it really feels like this is all really happening. We're leaving school, we're going. Then it's very exciting. It's a social opportunity. Almost no one gets the opportunity to perform Carnegie all in high school with their choir. So I'm super excited to see what our goes. And it's cool.
I'm always nervous at the first rehearsal. I'm always hoping that we're well prepared and that we're ready to go. So we'll see how it goes.
We are going to the first rehearsal for the Magnificat to perform at Carnegie Hall. We are so psyched. It's going to be amazing.
Let's welcome Maestro Zafar.
Hello everybody, and thank you for coming. Thank you for taking part in this. This, I believe, is my 134th concert in Carnegie Hall. Raise your hand if it's your first. Okay, right. What should I tell you about Carnegie Hall? It's one of the greatest concert halls on this earth. It's a classic horseshoe shape, built in the early 1890s. The first concert there was conducted in part by Tchaikovsky, and since then, just about all the greatest artists, classical and pop, have appeared there. Everyone from Toscanini to the Beatles, pretty much. And it's got wonderful acoustics. So if you deliver a great performance on stage, it sounds very great out in the hall. I think I may say.
Hello, I'm John Rutter, speaking from Summit, New Jersey, which is, I must admit, a lovely place I didn't know until yesterday, but we're in rehearsal for Carnegie Hall, which is going to happen tomorrow. Very, very exciting, and I shall be directing my Magnificat, which is a choral work I wrote in 1990, a long time ago now, but it was specially for Carnegie Hall and for one of the concerts that Mid-America Productions hold there. I've lost count of how many times I've done it, but every performance is different and I always look forward to it.
I think one of the choirs and refs' biggest collective fears was that we weren't prepared enough. But dare I say, we were probably one of the most prepared choirs there and definitely one of the most confident.
So it was very fun to meet the other choir kids and kind of just get to talk to them and see almost their different styles and their takes on the piece and kind of showing that stylistic difference, how one piece can be interpreted in different lights.
Day 2 of rehearsals. We're on our way there right now. I'm very excited. Yesterday went so well. I think we got through the first 3 or 4, so I think we're doing the rest today. But yeah, Carnegie's tomorrow. I can't believe we're on our way to rehearsal. I don't know. It'll be good.
A feast day of the Virgin Mary is an excuse, an opportunity to dress up, to go and take to the streets, to sing, to dance, to eat, to drink, to celebrate. And that was the spirit I wanted my Magnificat setting to have. It's a kind of choral celebration, really, a fiesta. And I thought when I wrote it, well, it's only going to get one performance. And of course that has turned out rather happily not to be the case because it's been done all over the world.
Potentia. It's different from what the bassists have sung. Da-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Okay, sing again, please.
We're on our way to Carnegie Hall. They're finally here. That's crazy.
I'm so excited. We've been so much practicing over the last 2 days. I'm really ready to put this whole thing on the stage at Carnegie Hall.
We're so excited for Carnegie Hall, and I'm so excited to be able to hear all of these singers being led by my showrunners. And we're gonna sing Et tu fais Korea. We're gonna get to that one part that's an absolute banger, and it's gonna sound heavenly.
I'm really excited we're finally here. All the hard work we've been putting in is finally paying off. And I definitely saw our hard work pay off in rehearsals yesterday. You're definitely one of the stronger choirs, and I definitely felt prepared. I watched this to rap, and well, yeah, I'm excited.
All right, we're on our way to Carnegie Hall, and we're all super excited. Yeah!
Even just things at Carnegie, but also at Lincoln Center and wherever else, there's still nothing like it. There's nothing like coming together with people and sharing music making and sharing yourself.
Raph talked a lot about big wow moments. One of them especially was walking onto the stage.
I think we should really give each other a lot of credit. Cranford Choir performance, everybody like stood up and they were like applauding us. And I looked over at Adriana and I was like, I kind of feel like I want to cry because it was just so overwhelming, so relieving. Like, this was a once in a lifetime experience. It was just so cool to just see all the hard work that we've been working on since September paid off.
It's just a wild experience.
Hearing all the harmonies come together as we're all belting and singing, and I just looked up and I was just like, wow, this is a once in a lifetime experience, and this is incredible. Like, this is something I will forever picture in my mind and I will forever hold with me. Looking up, seeing those seats as this beautiful music is bringing all of us together is, like, it's truly something indescribable.
All their subjects that they learn, everything that they think about in terms of being in community with people and sharing their gifts and talents, in working hard at something and being professional, in the history of the piece of music, in the language of the piece of music, in the way that we count beats and we have to like do the math of it, right? And in the physics of sound and the anatomy of singing and you name it, it comes together in singing in an ensemble, in singing in choir. Concert choir is the place where we apply everything that we learn to the real life. And this was like the ultimate example of that.